Good morning. It's Friday, June 5. This is Wake Up SJV. I'm Eric Werntgen. This is Boomerang. Time to wake up. Time to get going, folks. Live at, I think this was the Pavilion. Lions Club Pavilion back in 2011. Better days for sure. All right, that's Boomerang at the Lions Club Pavilion back in 2011. When, oh, there's the Eagles, Hotel California. When will we see some live music live again here locally? We're hoping soon as we trudge through this pandemic and we attempt to reopen in time for the summer. Let's take our first look at the weather. Just trying to adjust some things here on my screen. Hope everybody's well. Should be another great day today in the valley. graduations start to roll out here across Valley Unified Schools. This morning at 10 a.m., live on the Valley Rivers Middle School Facebook page / Community High School, there will be an 8th grade promotion brought to you by the fine folks over there, led by Principal John Coletta and Dean of Students Steve Doucette. Let's take a look at the weather, folks. Whether you like it or not, we do have some hazardous weather conditions, and we have a different look to my weather app there we go. This is brought to you by the National Weather Service out of Gray, Maine, with a hub in Caribou. And this particular forecast is from the Frenchville Northern Aroostook Regional Airport, code KFVE. And let's take a look-see. As of yesterday, there was supposed to be some rain coming, I believe tonight into tomorrow morning. Is that still the case? Yes. As you see, isolated showers tonight and 90% chance of rain Saturday. Sounds like a good puzzle day. Or perhaps you have some indoor cleaning or studies, or maybe you just want to read a book. I don't know. Anywho, you see it there, folks. Sunday is going to turn around a little bit for us. Partly sunny, 63, and then look at Monday. Wonderful. So the nice weather continues. If you look into next week, by Wednesday, we have right here a high near 82. So there you have it. That's the weather. A little bit of sun, a little bit of rain as we roll into June, folks. We're just into June, and things are cranking. What is going on in the St. John Valley? Well, as I said, we do have some graduations going on. Senior week starts for many, I think pretty much all 3 Valley Unified high schools. And the class of 2020 is rolling into a senior week. Always a fun time to cap off the year. Certainly quite a unique senior year, to say the least, for the class of 2020. In the Fiddlehead Focus, your local newspaper, a story on a demonstration that took place a few days ago in response to the madness going on here in the nation. So it was peaceful. And I just wanted to show you, a little lost this morning, show you some pictures, if I could. Let's open that up. Looking really for some more suggestions on local music. Maybe you have an artist that I have not featured yet, or maybe you have some new footage here as we continue to roll this show out. We need ammunition, so to speak, from artists. Here's that story from reporter Jessica Potilla, the fine work that she does. And as you can see, they made their way through town. Many signs, as you've seen, also nationwide. United we stand, and divided we fall. Great point. Peaceful. A lot of comments in this article stating that the fine law enforcement here in Fort Kent, and quite frankly, the county, very friendly, very like neighbors, as one person said here, like neighbors. But once you get outside this area, sometimes it's just not pretty. The cops here, they're like your neighbors, you know. We have support from the police here, and it's peaceful. That is sure true. That is what makes all of the Valley real special. It's just the friendly atmosphere of really all people. You can walk the streets and pretty much say hello to everybody. So anyway, there's a nice article there, some great photos taken by Jessica. As I said, 8th grade promotion, and that means today, folks. Drum roll, please, but it is the last day. My hair is messed up here a little bit. It is the last day of remote learning. And what an experience it's been. How about a special shout out and a thank you to all the teachers and administration throughout the Valley Unified Schools that 48 hours notice roughly to shift curriculum, to create online lessons, and then roll that out to you, the parents, guardians, and students. And then how about an extra special thank you to, number one, the students, and then the facilitators at home, the parents, the guardians, the older siblings, the cousins. Oh, geez, just everybody that made that possible. So thank you to all of you. We know it wasn't easy, but we got through it, and we got our students ready for the next chapter. And if you want to see some insight into the next chapter, take a look-see on your local website and look for the reintegration plan. That is out there now, and we are following that. We're going to work off that starting, next week. There will be a series of workshops as staff prepares for the unpreparable, but they prepare the best they can, and options will be discussed and resources will be shared, and we will be ready for the fall. So that's what's going on. Madawaska is holding a ceremony today. We talked to Wayne Anderson, their principal. So they are going to be holding their graduation, I believe, today in the high school. They're going to film that, and then they're going to go ahead and pipe that out next, I think, Thursday, the 11th at the drive-in. So that'll be special and unique. On Friday, the 12th, here in Fort Kent Community High School will host their graduation on the soccer field. All these are being done with safety as the utmost concern, and social distancing will certainly be adhered to. And as we speak, I am just trying to get a sense of when is the Wisdom graduation. So I'm on their website right now, and I'm going through. Real nice site here. They mentioned that final school day is the 5th at Wisdom. And then, yes, we will be in workshops June 8th to the 15th. Great site here, but I'm trying to find, here we go. Graduation at Wisdom Middle High School. And the class of 2020 specifically is set for Tuesday, June 16. So that is now in place. And I'm almost positive, folks, that they will be using the drive-in as well. So, and you're going to start seeing that throughout the nation and really the world on some unique graduation ideas. Typically it's been done. Mine was in a hockey rink in Essex, Vermont, the Hornets. And historically here in Fort Kent and much of the Valley, it's been inside their gymnasiums or their buildings. But we've moved outside, and we're going to give it a go. Nice to see First Mile Brewery over here on Market Street now has outdoor seating. I encourage you to go there and check it out. I know Walker's Pub has their outdoor venue set up. Excuse me. So we're going to see more and more of that as we push forward. So that's set for Valley Unified Schools. What's not set is any type of clearance for Valley Unified Sports. Where we're at with that, coming fresh off an updated memo from the MPA yesterday, and then a statewide athletic director Zoom call as well yesterday at 1 is we're on hold. It's remote recommendations until July 6th. Starting with July 6th, there will be some sort of interaction with coaches, but we're gonna take our time, folks. There are some outside organizations, some youth groups that, quite frankly, are hopefully safely getting back into it. One of which was featured in the Bangor Daily News. There is apparently a 21-team baseball league that has been formed in the Bangor area. What happened there was they canceled Little League, and then some parents and some leaders down there have started a baseball league. So we'll keep an eye on that and see how that rolls out. But as far as school-sponsored sports, that's not happening. There are recommendations for Governor Mills on outdoor recreation. I encourage you to check those out if you're attempting to lead any type of outdoor group outside of your family, obviously, and that's where I'd start. So that's going on. Colleges in the Bangor Daily. There is a story on universities and colleges throughout Maine and how they're going to attempt to reopen in the fall. The word hybrid, the word blended learning, all that stuff is being considered. There was a little mention of some sort of sports at the university level coming back without spectators. Not sure how you're going to do that in a sport like soccer. When you think about the UMFK field, there's no fencing, so a lot to be thought of, a lot to be concerned about. But it's Friday. Let's move on to other things. Get outside. Campgrounds are open. The lake is certainly open. It's beautiful. So get out there, do some fishing, do some biking, some walking. Tennis nets are up here in Fort Kent. The batting cage is set up. There's volleyball nets sprouting up everywhere. So get it done. How's your garden looking? I don't know. Talk to me about that. We're going to listen to a little bit more of Boomerang, and this is from Rewind. This is from a performance back in 2011. Throwback Friday, is that possible? But they, a great group here. Dan Chassie is the lead singer and also on guitar. And this was part of the 2011 Fort Kent Biathlon celebration. We heard What I Like About You. And now here, we're going to hear a Mustang Sally, one of my favorite tunes of all time. So here is Mustang Sally. Happy Friday, folks. All right. Mustang Sally, performed by Dan Chassis and Boomerang back in 2011 as part of the Fort Kent Biathlon celebration at what a great setup that is, the Lions Pavilion. Charging my phone here so I can't, Lions Pavilion at Riverside Park. So a nice performance by them. And we are looking forward, as I said, to open a show to hearing more live local music. And I need footage. I need some stuff to play. I need to get it in my 6-disc changer. Anybody still have one of those? Coming up at 10 a.m. here, not here, but 10 a.m. on, yeah, I think it is. Channel 4 is out there. We're trying to get in touch with Chaz Pelletier, our producer, who is, he's a busy man today. I tell you what, he's going to be covering that and it's also going to be on Facebook Live, but that's at 10 a.m. That's the 8th grade promotion. Congratulations to those 8th graders who are now freshmen. You are freshmen, people. And congratulations to all the great families out there of those 8th graders. That is coming up at 10 a.m. Tonight is a busy night. There is the final installment here in Fort Kent of Friday Night Lights, Friday Night Warrior Lights. What happens there is at 8:20 p.m., which military time is 2020, we turn on the soccer lights and we run the clock for 20 minutes, 20 seconds in recognition, in respect of, in honor of the class of 2020. So we'll roll that out. We hope that it will be broadcast live on the Valley Rivers Middle School, Fort Kent Elementary Facebook page. And we'll see what happens. We'll see who shows live and in person. If you're coming in person, just be prepared like you go anywhere to practice safe social distancing. No Nonsense with Nico is coming up tonight. And that is always a great show with Nicole Gendreau and Nico. On Saturday at 8 p.m., there will be a battle of the class of 2020 between Madawaska, Wisdom, and Fort Kent, and it's trivia. And I believe it's the era of 2000 and beyond. So that'll be fun. Looking forward to that. Some trivia action. Hopefully someone like Scott Sivany, high school teacher here at Fort Kent, is not playing, because that wouldn't be fair. He would get everything right. I'm just trying to give you a peek-see at, in case you're not on stjohnvalley.live, what the lineup looks like. I see myself here, and that's it. And I wanted to show you what else is going on. Where is the homepage, people? Anyway, it looks like we are dominating here. Wake Up SJV is listed predominantly. School board meeting. How'd that go last night? We don't know. We'd like to get some insight on that. I know they were trying to roll out some plans on when school would restart. So we're going to get some info, try to bring some people in here as we roll through the morning. 7:30. It's been a great week. Wednesday, as we mentioned earlier, we had Mr. Wayne Anderson. And just great to talk and visit with him and see what's going on over there in Madawaska. They are rolling out their graduation ceremony today. They're going to do that with just students and essential staff, videotape it, and then pipe it into the drive-in next Thursday, the 11th. All graduations are set. Fort Kent's the 12th, soccer field Wisdom the 16th. As we get through a school year that is like none other that we've seen in recent past. I want to take a minute to talk about the UMFK Cares Fund. This provides assistance to students at the University of Maine at Fort Kent for housing, food, heating, travel, clothing, medical, dental, and mental health or support during emergency situations for basic needs such as COVID-19, for which the student has no other source of funds. So help them out. Hop on their website, and that's umfk.edu, and there is some direction on where you can go with that as we continue to try to get some discussions with people rolling stuff out today. But it's just a busy day for everyone. And we hope that you're enjoying your Friday and you're able to get outside and see what's going on here in the Valley. Yesterday's featured artist was Adam Netto. That was good stuff. We also had Travis Sear this week. And today is Boomerang. as we get through the morning here. Hopefully you're doing your hair. Looks better than mine. What will the summer look like? What will the fall, especially with education and everything else, look like as we roll through COVID-19? This show, maybe you're watching this on St. John Valley .live. You can also go over to the Channel 4 Facebook page where you can put some comments and give us some feedback on our show. It's on various other platforms throughout the web. And we hope you're enjoying it. What else is going on as we get into the summer months? Fort Kent Pool is closed for the summer. You're going to see a lot more people, I think, swimming in lakes, river safely. The river has a lot of nice, cool spots where you can go down and splash around, so to speak. So that's a great option. So hopefully you can take a look at that. I've seen a lot of these awesome birthday celebrations where they're parades. My sister-in-law just had a great birthday. She celebrated her 39th birthday again. But she's down there in Marietta, Georgia, right outside of Atlanta. And my older brother, it was her 50th, and she has made that known, but I want to share it with you. She would be proud of me. You don't know her, but this looks awesome. Let me see if I can share my screen. Another feel-good thing. If you have not seen, by the way, Some Good News, what a great show that is. I watched episode 8 last night. That's with John Krasinski. But here she is, my sister-in-law, Elizabeth, her 50th birthday. And look how excited. There's a parade going through the streets. How do I blow this up here? Let's see. There we go. Yes! She's excited. Hopefully she doesn't swear, Elizabeth. There's my nephew with the Mahomes jersey. And my brother organized all this. What a great job, Kurt. She's not practicing safe social distancing, but apparently they must have each done a temperature check ahead of time. Looks like they're dropping off gifts. I think that's apple cider. So you see the parade just rolling through here. This is awesome. So a lot of feel-good stories like that. And that's one right from my family. I figured I'd share that with you. And I know I've seen some of this done locally, which has just been great. A parade through the streets. You call friends and they really show up in droves and help you out. I know there was a young lady here, 8th grader, who's going through her promotion today. Logan Stett had a nice little parade through her neighborhood, which is right off Frenchville Road, a couple weeks ago. But you know, it just shows you the love in your respective communities. It is 7:36 a.m. on a beautiful Friday, June 5th. And the weather looks good for today. A little bit of rain Saturday to cool us off. And then we'll kick into Sunday will be nice as well. And into next week. Couple updates on professional sports. The NBA, National Basketball Association, is looking to restart. They are on serious talks about doing that at the Wide World of Disney. And the ESPN Zone, or whatever they call that place down in Orlando. There's 3 basketball courts. There's plenty of lodging. So the thought there is to bring roughly 22 teams in, play for a train for a couple of weeks, play for a little bit, and then have a little playoffs. Major League Baseball has tried to come back, but they're arguing about money as usual. So that's on hold. There is soccer being played, football, if you will, overseas. Various leagues are cranking it out there. So I know people like me, as athletic director here for Fort Kent Community High School, Valley Rivers Middle School, we're going to look at those models and see how those play out. And as we look to get back to some sort of normal, starting in the fall. And we did mention we are slowly but surely going to start offering some stuff for our student athletes after the 4th of July. Let's get through it first. Let's ease back in and get back into some normalcy. We're going to listen to another cut from Boomerang. We got one more from them. And this is off their 2011 Fort Kent Biathlon celebration. Maybe you were there. This is at the Fort Kent Riverside Park Pavilion, Lions Pavilion. What a beautiful facility that is. That now hosts weddings, concerts. They have, what are those things called? Where they sell all the arts and crafts and stuff, and they set up tables. By the way, we're looking, we say we, I guess me, myself, and I, but I'd love to see the farmers market come back. Really need to get on that here as we get through now school and on to other projects. Who would like to set up a tent, a table down there at the church parking lot and sell some stuff? Let's do it. Let's promote local produce. Let's promote local flowers, arts, crafts, music. Brick oven pizza. Come on, let's crank it out. Get some music going. And we'd love to see that little scene down there set back up. That was the last one was 1980. I heard the mid 80s, 86. I wasn't here. I was here in 97. But so here is the final cut that I could find on YouTube. This is American Band. This is Boomerang. Happy Friday. Wow, great stuff. That was Boomerang from a performance at the Fort Kent Lions Pavilion back in the day, back in better days. But better days are coming, folks. That was 2011 performance from that fine group. Let's run down some of the local artists that have been featured here on Wake Up SJV since our inception about a month ago. Hey, we're over a month. How about a celebration for that? We've featured Empty Head, French Toast, Travis Sear, Adam Nitto, Bad Mother Boogie, Boomerang, Adam Willett and CJ Terrio, Revolver, Jerry T Band, Taylor, Tiger, Martin, Star City Syndicate out of the Presque Isle area, Brad Hutchinson. So we've had some great music and we need more. Share some artists with us. There's a lot of great people that, for example, sing in church, just exceptional voices. You know who we'd like to see on here is our music teacher, Miss Sam Boutot, soon to be Miss Sam Rosignol, I believe. I don't know if she's keeping Dom's last name or not, but I don't want to get into that. Anyway, we'd love to hear some of your music, young lady, and anybody else that'd like to share. We would love to hear it. Coming up today, let's line up your Friday. Friday, 10 a.m. on the Fort Kent Community High School / Valley Rivers Middle School Facebook page live. Also on the Channel 4 platform right here will be the 8th grade promotional graduation. So that's a special event. And if you'd like to safely socially distance yourself and watch that online, do it right here. Also, on that same platform this evening will be the final installment of Friday Night Warrior Lights. What we do is we turn the lights on, we run them for 20 minutes, 20 seconds, and we see what else we can do on that fine evening. Might be some surprises. There might not. We'll see. Also, within that hour, I believe starting at 8 o'clock, will be No Nonsense with Nico. What's up today, Nico? She will roll out her no nonsense banter this evening. Saturday evening, 8 p.m. on many platforms, but based out of stjohnvalley.live will be the class of 2020 Trivia Challenge. Who's up for that? This is going to be intense. They're going to battle it out. I'm looking forward to watching that. Pop some popcorn and check that out. That's going to be pure excitement. Okay, and who are you going to put your money on, folks? Is it going to be the Madawaska Owls, the Pioneers, or the Warriors? Class of 2020 will battle out trivia style. So that's going to be great. And then we will roll in to the summer starting next week. This show will end roughly, I'm going to have to make my way over to the high school as we begin some work and some discussions on how to properly and most safely roll out education in the fall. So a lot of work to be done there. So this show will go roughly from 7 to about 7:45 max. So I'm going to get you ready for that because it is 7:47 and nobody's flying in too many of those recently. We're going to cap off the show. We're going to say goodbye. We're going to thank Boomerang and recognize them for their great music. And for Eric Werntgen and for Chaz Pelletier, the busy gentleman he is, my producer, we're signing off for the week. We look forward to seeing you next Monday. Have a great weekend. Get outside, get online. Maybe you can get online outside, but there's plenty to do, plenty to see.